The cues of the cup. What was each Mosconi Cupper swinging at this year's Mosconi Cup? Tonight on the Tang Clan. Good evening, friends of the felt, and thank you guys once again for being here. Nothing made me feel closer to the pros when I was a kid in Little League than to have the gloves my heroes had. Now I'm in my 40s and it's no different for me. Only I'm into pool, and these tools are a lot more than the $100 I used to spend on a baseball glove. I'm going to take you through the cues used by today's top players, the 2024 Mosconi Cup squads. If tools of the pros is what floats your boat, I'll tell you what they are, how much, and where to get them. Let's start with Team Europe. Here's something to point out. Out of the 5 members on this year's Team Europe squad, 4 of these guys were Predator players last year at this time. Currently, there's only 1 player left on Team Europe. It just goes to show how much stroke Emily Frazier and the WNT have in deciding who's their friends and who's not. Let's lead things off with Captain Jason Shaw, who has used a different cue maker the last 3 Mosconi Cups. Jason's currently with J Flowers, and his playing cue is the JF 2020 Aspirant, and that's $519 at jflowers.com. Those of you who have followed what Jason Shaw has played with over the past few years will know that $519 for a Jason Shaw cue is insane. Last year with Perry, $6,000, $7,000. So to have a Jason Shaw cue, if you're a Jason Shaw fan, for $519, that's amazing. Jason Shaw is currently playing with the J Flowers SMO carbon fiber shaft, which he claims is the lowest deflection shaft on the market right now. That is $399 also at jflowers.com. So if you want the whole Jason Shaw setup, you're looking at $918. Next up, Francisco Sanchez Ruiz, FSR. Last year, he switched to Q-Tech from Predator 2 weeks before the Mosconi Cup. I guess he's had a whole year to play with Q-Tech and get used to him because last year he wasn't faring too well with that new Q. He's currently using a Q-Tech Synergy Leopard Truewood, and that comes with a carbon fiber Synergy shaft. That is $849.99, and you can get that at cyberts.com. Next up, FSR's buddy, David Alcady. Last year at this time, he was with Predator, and now he's with J. Shower. David Alcady has his own series, which is called the DA series. Go figure. He has a couple different models. They range from $950 to $1,900. He also has a limited edition model, which is up above $3,000. I'm showing $3,400 for those models. If you'd like that with the JP Rogue carbon fiber shaft, that is $490, which then ups the price from $1,440 to $2,390. And if you'd like that shaft with the limited edition model, you're looking at over $3,800 at $3,890. And that's available at pshower.com. Up next, we got the Albanian Eagle, Eklint Kaci, who has been a Predator player for God knows how long. It doesn't seem like he wants to go anywhere else. He's currently playing with the Predator Black Series, and there's several different models of the Predator Black Series. They range from $2,000 to $2,600. Kaci is currently playing with a old Predator wood shaft, an old 314-2 shaft. I don't think you can get that shaft anymore, but the current 314, which I think is 314-3, those shafts are $359. And they come with if you bought the Predator Black Q, it comes with the 314 shaft. Or if you want to upgrade or downgrade, you can always do that too. And that's available on cyberts.com. The last member of Team Europe is Mickey Kraus. And this one was a tough one for me because he was a Predator player up until recently, and he switched to J Flowers. Mickey's playing with the J Flowers Pro Series JFK K301. and that is $2,200, available at jflowers.com. Moving right along, we are at Team USA. Up first, the captain, Skylar Woodward. Sky is currently playing with the Q-Tech Avid Era Sneaky Pete with the Avid Wood Shaft. This cue is $269.95. This is the cheapest professional model on the market. I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing, but it doesn't seem to affect Sky's playing one bit. And you can get Sky's Q-Tech Q along with the rest of Team USA's cues at cyberts.com. Up next, SVB, Shane Van Boning, Mr. New Hall of Famer. He's currently playing with the only thing I've ever seen him play with, and that's the Q-Tech Synergy SVB. And that comes with the Synergy carbon fiber shaft. It's available in various finishes. It ranges from $607.50 to $675. Once again, available at cyberts.com. Up next is Fedor Gorst. And he's using a Q company that I'm a little bit partial to, and that's Viking Qs. Fedor's currently playing with the Viking Ovation OVO 300, which is $530. And that comes with the V-Core wood shaft. But we know that Fedor plays with the white carbon fiber shaft, and those are $600. But if you upgrade from the V-Core wood shaft on VikingQ.com, it's only $480, making the whole Fedor Gorst setup $1,010. Once again, that's available at VikingQ.com, or you can get that at cyberts.com. Up next is the Torpedo, Billy Thorpe. He's currently playing with the Meucci Centennial Edition. That's $1,215, but that comes with the Pro Carbon shaft. However, Billy uses the new Meucci Keelwood Pro shaft, and that's $350. So for $1,565, you can get a carbon shaft and a Keelwood shaft with a great Meucci butt. Meucci's a brand that I've played with a few times. If I wasn't so in love with Viking Q, I'd probably be playing with Meucci. Last up, Tyler Steyer. Tyler's a Predator player, but he's kind of an in-betweener right now. A few months ago, Tyler announced that he was leaving Predator, and he didn't announce where he's going next. But he may or may not have been seen with the J. Pichauer Q. It makes sense. He's a Wisconsin guy. They're a Wisconsin brand. We look for his decision in the future. Currently, though, he's playing with a Predator limited edition True Splice 16. Now, this Q I've seen is currently unavailable, but the price of the Q is $1,750, and that comes with the 314 wood shaft. However, Tyler plays with the Revo carbon fiber shaft, and those are $500. So for $2,250, you can get the True Splice Q, the 314 wood shaft, and the Revo shaft, and you can have the whole setup. All right, guys, that about wraps it up for this show. Kind of a quickie, but I just wanted to get back to what I do, and that's talk about the tools of the game. Last time around, I wanted to wrap up the Predator Pro Billiard Series in Puerto Rico because I thought it was such a great event. But this time, I just wanted to get back to normal and talk about the cues. Like always, I want to thank you guys for tapping in and being here and showing your love. Believe me, it means the world to me. Those of you who haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. Subscribing, commenting, sharing, viewing, all that stuff helps me grow this channel and show and get it out there to the public. If you guys have faith in me and like what I do, please share it because that's the only way you can help me. I never ask for money. I always plan giveaways. So if you really want to help me and you love what I do, please like, comment, subscribe, share the show. As always, I'm Rob, the Gangster of Pool. You can get me on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, Snapchat, OnlyFans. You can also see me on the Lever 2 Billiards Live with my boy Jay. We got a year-end award show coming up that you do not want to miss. Also, for this channel, I got a billiard glove spectacular you also don't want to miss. That's my time. Thank you, guys. I'll see you.